Yeah, today I'll take 1 hour to complete list concept. The later we'll discuss about some programs or list with the combination of loops and or decision making statements. Now, first of all, let me explain about changing a specific element in the list. Okay. Now here, if you want to change an element from the list, a specific element, simply you have to specify the element index. Okay. Now whatever element you want going to change, so you have to know its index. So based on that you can edit. It's very simple. So here, dear students, you have to specify. Now I'll tell you, uh, changing the element of the list. Syntax. Yeah. What is the syntax here? List underscore name. Okay. And list index. Index of the element is equal to new element. That's it. So this is what you know changing or editing the specific element. So you have to know the list name, the corresponding specific element and new element. So it's the index and new element name. That's it. So this is what syntax. Okay, example here. Third here, list name is what?
List.
Yeah, three elements are there. If I want change, first element, I mean, one means what? Second element, right? Banana. One means what? One is the index of the banana. Okay. Now, if you want change to black currant, simply. So this is what new element. New element. Okay. Right. Now, same thing. If you want change, you know, third element with the mango, simple. That's it. Change it, and if you want to see, we can see that by using print. So, like we can change the element of the list. And correcting mistake values in a list. Now, if you want correct, so instead of writing one, if you wrote two, then we can change it. Same concept, but writing the statement is different. That's it. Correcting mistake values in a list. That's it. Thing is, you have to know the its index. One more concept here: how to change multiple values by using slicing concept. Okay, so already we have seen the slicing concept, right? So if you unchange the multiple values at a time, then you have to use, you know, slicing concept. Now here I want change element second. Okay, element second to what? Fourth element. So you have to specify index, slicing, and the corresponding new elements. That's it. The new topic. So what's new topic here? Adding. It's very important. Adding elements into the list. So till now we have seen a definition of the list, list empty list creation, and accessing list elements by using negative index and the positive index. Okay, what is positive index and what is negative index with examples. And one more thing, list slicing we have seen. Okay, and one more thing, loop through list. Is it finished? No, not yet finished. Now one more, and this one, changing also finished. Now I'll discuss with you, if you want to add new elements, how we can add new elements into the list. Okay, so there is a possibility to add some elements into the given list or existing list. How it's possible? Yeah, it is possible by using two methods. One is append method, and other one is what? Extend method. Append method and extend method. By using these two, we can we can add one item to the list using the append method. Okay, so append method and extend method. Now, what is the difference of append method and extend method? Okay, we'll discuss one by one. And later we have to find out difference between append method and extend method. First one, append method. Yeah. Now what is append method here? Append method is a method. Append method is a method which adds element at end of the linked list. Okay. It is a method which adds new element at end of the list. Okay. Now what is syntax here? Syntax. See, examination point of view is very important, Amma. So understanding the concept is different from presentation. So even though you have a good knowledge, good concept, but if you have a lack in presentation, then you may get less marks compared to other students. So be careful how we have to present. That is important. See, I'm telling already. I told very clearly, especially for programming languages, the definition. Okay, one or two statements depends on topic and syntax. Explain syntax, give an example, and some advantages and disadvantages. So that is important. Okay. Now syntax. Now here first we have to write list name dot. Okay. Uh, Append method. Append only append and element to be added. So this is what syntax. Clear? Now for example I am taking here. Example. Yeah. So what is the list name here? Odd. Okay. So 1, 3, 5. So already we have seen what is odd. I mean what is list, how to create list directly. Now if you want to add, adding element 7 to the list odd, then what to do? Simple. List name is what? Odd. Append method. Now which element you are going to add? 7. That's it. Okay. Now if you want to see whether element is added or not, simply we have to verify by using print. That's it. Okay. Any doubt here in that? No, right? Now extend method. What is that extend method? It is a method. It is a method which adds elements at any position. Right? Any position. What is syntax? Syntax. What is that? List name. Okay. Extend method. And here one thing, not at any position. Dear students, extend method which can add more than one elements. Clear? More than one elements. Yes. Syntax. This one. Element 1, element 2, and so on. Element n with the square brackets. That is important. Okay. List name extend. Now I am asking. Now I want to add 9, 10, 9, 11, 13. But here write, the basis. Square brackets are very very important because you are adding some list. Okay, that's it. So this is the way of extending or adding elements into the list. Now if you have any doubt, please ask me. Okay, just observe what is the append method and what is the extend method to tell me any confusion or any clarity from your side. Okay, just think once and tell me. Just I'll give 30 minutes time, 30 seconds time. Okay, think and tell me.
Sir, you're muted, sir.
Yeah, any clarification from your side? Shall I continue? Okay. Loop through list. Then how we can combine loop statements with a list. Okay. Yeah. So how many loops are there? How many loop statements are there in Python programming language? Yes, please. How many loop statements are there?
Two, sir.
Two, sir.
Yes. So then we'll discuss about those two loops, while and for loop, right? Then how to combine, what is the advantage of loops in list? Okay, we'll discuss one by one. So before that, I'll tell you without loops. Now, so here I'll take some. I took one example here. A list 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 elements are there. Now, see here, if I want display all the elements, then what to do? How to accessing elements? Already we discussed it, right? By using what? It's index. By using index, we can access all the elements. For example, if you want to access the first element, so what is the first element index? 0. Second element index 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So like we can display all the elements. But here just you are observing a list which contains only 7 elements. Okay, so just you wrote here 7 print statements. So what else? What else if a list contains, more number of elements? So in that case, you have to write more number of print statements, right? Okay, now tell me how to overcome this problem. Guess it? How to overcome this problem? Just you are observing only 7 elements. Now what else if this list contains, 1000 elements? Now if I display elements, for example, take section C. 60 students are there after writing CA1 examination. Now, if you want store, if you want display the marks of 60 students, then what to do? First, we have to create a list, section C, CAC section C. Then I have to add marks either manually or dynamically. You know how to add manually and dynamically. Already we have seen that by using input statement. Then after adding, if I want display all the marks, all the students' marks on the screen, so you have to write how many print statements? 60 print statements I have to write. But it is time taking process, it is a tedious process to display all the elements. Now tell me how to overcome this problem. Please tell me, anybody, by using chat box or any.
We have to write 0 is to 60.
That means what? What is that? What is that? Slicing,
Slice
right?
concept.
Slicing, right? Slicing concept, right? I'm right?
Yes, sir. Written.
Yeah. So, sir, by using slicing concept, we can display all the elements. Okay. Now, still, so by using slicing, we can display elements, but we cannot do anything on element. Okay. Now, if you want to do, instead of displaying all the elements, plus if you want skip some elements, okay, then we have to use loops concept. So, looping and slicing concept to display to overcome this problem. We'll discuss one by one. Now tell me here. Yes, slicing. What is slicing concept? Simply print list 1 0 without end index. Am I right? Clear?
Yes.
First index 0, end index nothing. Is it possible to display all the elements? Is it correct way? Response must amma. Response is important. How can I know? Yes, please.
Yes, sir. Correct only, sir.
Right, done. So already we have seen, right? If there is nothing in index, that may be start index or end index. If it is nothing at starting index, it
Start
starts from
with
beginning.
beginning.
If it is nothing in end index, it will go till end. Okay.
Yes.
So if you want to display all the elements, if anybody asks the question, so they'll ask different questions, Amma. Be careful. Display, display all the elements from the list by using slicing without loops concept. Now what is syntax? What is statement they'll ask? Simply, sir, by using slicing, we can, sir. How come it is possible, sir? 0, colon, nothing. That's it. Okay. So in that you have to prepare. Then what else? What about the loop concept? It's very simple. Loops concept. Yeah. For loop with a list. For I in list, print I. That's it. So first element here, the first element stored in I, that I will be displayed. And second time, third time, fourth time, the loop keep on incrementing and moving towards end. Once we reached end of the list, then stop displaying elements. Clear? Already, in the classroom, we have seen the loop execution process. Am I right?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Right. Good. Very good. And another example, so this example by using integers, right? Now I'll give you another example by using string concept. List contains only strings: apple, banana, cherry, etc., etc. Okay. Now same thing for x in this list. Okay.
So you muted yourself, sir.
Any clarity on for loop?
Yes, sir.
Later we'll combine decision making statements. If statement is there, na, if else nested one we'll discuss. Okay, just I'm explaining about only for loop with the list. Now we're coming to the while loop. Okay, while loop through list. Same concept. Already we have seen many examples on while loop, right? Simply just I'm taking one variable, so depends on length of the list. Okay, directly I'm just because 7, if it is 7 7, otherwise write 3. Here the list contains how many? Only 3, right? Yeah, less than 3. Now print the elements, and you have to increment the loop concept. So this while loop concept already we have seen, right? So simply And how to use this list? Simply print list name, its index. That's it. So yes, apple, banana. That's it. Now, if you add another one, for example, here mango. Is this program will display mango?
No, sir.
Why?
Because
Index, right? Okay. Now I wrote there I less than or equal to.
sir.
Right. Now next concept, decision making statements. Okay. Check if item exists or not in the list. So now you know what is list concept, list definition, syntax, creating empty list. Okay. Accessing elements, range of values, slicing, negative index, positive index. Okay. Loop through, for loop, while loop, right? Adding elements, changing elements. So all those things already we have seen, right? Okay. Now coming to the now and even decision making statements. Now how to combine? How to combine these two concepts, list and decision making statements. Now we'll discuss how to combine. Yeah. Uh, to determine if a specified item is present in a list, use the keyword. Okay, right. Check if apple is present in the list. Okay, and what to do here? First of all, yeah, dear students, now first of all you have to create a list, that may be any list, that may be mixed type or same type. Now here just you are observing what this list with the three string elements, am I right? Yeah. Now I want verify, I want to verify whether mango in the list or not. Now what answer will expect, please tell me. See here, okay, first of all, syntax. Syntax is important, right? Dear students, first, let me explain once again syntax. Now, if you want to check a specific element is exists in the list or not. So, దాని కొరకు మనం ఏం చేయాలంటాం ఇక్కడ సింపుల్గా యూ హ్యావ్ రైట్ ఇఫ్ స్టేట్మెంట్ ఇఫ్ searching element, okay, searching element, the keyword in, okay, yeah, keyword in and list name. If it is true, so print that element on the screen. Okay, now so this is what syntax. Searching if searching element, you have tried in keyword and list. So this in keyword, what is the use of in keyword? Tell me. It will verify the, so this provided searching element, dear students.
Boolean, sir.
Yeah, so it will verify. This in keyword verifies whether this provided element is available in the list or not. If it is exist, then display some message or whatever you want on the screen. Clear? So this in keyword verifies this provided element in the list. Okay, now example, just I created one list with the three string element apple, banana and cherry. Now I want to verify whether mango is in the list or not. Now tell me what is the answer to be displayed on the screen. Yes, please.
So we'll see nothing in
No
the
answers will be displayed, sir.
No output, sir.
What I'm asking? What I'm asking?
Whether mango is there in the list or not.
No, that is okay. My question is, what answer to be displayed? What message to be displayed on the screen?
We'll get no output, sir. No.
Like if that is not there, so the element is not present. That should be the output.
Think once, twice.
Yes, sir. If the mango is in the list, yes, mango is in the fruit list. That should be the output.
No. See, input is there, mango. I'm asking about output. What is the output? It's very simple, na?
No
You're all saying correct, almost.
Not in the list.
Not in the list. Where that statement is available? ఈ
That's
program
what,
లో
sir.
ఉందా?
No output.
Not in the
No.
list.
No output, sir. No output.
So message is no output, huh?
Nothing will be printed.
Yes. Nothing will be
Okay.
printed. So already we have seen many example on if statement, right? So already I told very clearly while discussing about decision making statement, only if, it means what? Simple if and if else. So I think already you have seen the difference between if and if else. Okay, nothing will be displayed because why? Because hey, మీరు టక్కన ఆన్సర్ చెప్పాలరా బాబు. Why? Because mango is not available in the list. మీరంతా లంచ్ చేశారా?
Yes, sir.
లంచ్ చేయలేదు అనుకుంటే ఎవరు, అందుకనే డల్లు ఉన్నట్టున్నారు. ఏరా బాబు, లంచ్ చేయలేదా బాబు? అప్పుడప్పుడు టీ కాఫీ తాగాలి, మినరల్ వాటర్. సో బికాస్
Sir, put
ఆఫ్టర్నూన్
apple in mango place, sir.
no, that is different. That is okay. I'll put there later. The what I'm asking, mango is there, right? So what is the output? We'll see on the screen. So what is the answer? Is answer nothing. It will display because this statement will not be satisfied. So if this statement is not satisfied, this print statement will not be displayed, executed. That's it. So there's no other statement right here. Nothing is there. That's it. Yeah, now here in place, if you write apple, then what is the answer?
Apple is in the fruit list.
Yes, because already we wrote a message. Apple is in the fruit list. That's it. Yes, apple is in the fruit list. Now tell me the modification here, sir. In previous statement, you wrote mango, right? But it didn't display mango is not available in the list. అని రావాలా కదా సార్? అట్లా వస్తే బాగుంటుంది అనుకుంటాను అనుకోండి అమ్మా. అప్పుడు ఏం చేయాలి చెప్పండి అమ్మా?
Else statement, sir.
వెరీ గుడ్. ఎల్స్ ప్రింట్
No.
whatever you want, we can write.
Not there in the list.
No. Here mango what is
Is not there in the fruit list.
in the fruit list.
Sir, in the if statement, the print also we have to change, no, sir.
Which one
There's,
is stated?
so there's apple there. We're making it mango for all, no?
I didn't get you.
Sir, we said if mango is there in the list, then print
Okay.
yes, mango is in the fruit list, no, sir. Their apple is there.
If mango is not there, if it is there or not there?
Sir, if mango is in the list, Print, yes. Mango is there in the list, no, sir?
Yeah. So in that case, we had to use what, loop statement. Okay. So this is
Yes,
what
sir.
only for specific elements. Good question. Good question. So this program only for what? Whether mango is available or not. Clear?
Okay, sir. Yes, sir.
So this is for what? Only specific element purpose. Okay. Now, if you want to verify that each and every element, then we have to combine with what? Loop statement. Yeah. How to find out list length? It's very simple. One predefined function is there. Already we have seen, I think, right? To determine how many items in a list. So use length function. Use length function to find out, to count the number of elements. It's very simple. What is syntax here? See, syntax is very, very important. Don't forget to write syntax for each and every topic. Definition, again I am telling, definition, syntax, explain syntax, give one example, one or two examples, explain example, and leave. Okay? Any flowchart you have to write. For already I gave you flowcharts for if statement, if else, right? For loop, while loop, etc. And here syntax for what? Len function, right? So list name dot len. That's it. Or else here we can write this one. Len list. Yeah, that's it. Syntax. Now here example. That's it. So len list name. What is the answer here? What is the answer?
4.
4.
Okay. Adding items. So append the adding items already we have seen, right? Append method and this one. Append and extend. Now tell me, what is the difference between append and extend? Append and extend. Anybody?
Only one element can be added in append, and extend we can add more than one element.
Yes, good. Now, are you getting any doubt here in that append and extend method? Yes, please.
No, sir.
No?
So append and extend add at end. What if we have to add it at starting?
Good, very good. Starting. Yes, sir. By using append method, we can add at end of the list, right, sir? And by using, what extent, we can add multiple items at end.
Can we
But
use
but what you are asking, sir? If I want to add element at any position, at some location, then what to do, right?
Yes, sir.
So that is what your doubt.
Question.
using indices?
Yes, very good. By using indices, we can insert an element at any location position. For that purpose, we have to use a method. What is that method? What's the method name? What is the method name to insert an element at any position in a list?
Insert method.
అరే మరి చూసి చెప్పడానికి కూడా మనకు రావట్లేదు చాలా మందికి కదా అమ్మాయిలు అబ్బాయిలు ఉన్నారు అందరు లేరా వెళ్ళిపోయారా
ఉన్నాం సార్.
ఏమున్నారా మెల్లిగా స్లో ఉంది శ్రియా ఉంది, D9 ఉన్నాడు, D1, D2, D3, D4, D5 అందరు ఉన్నారు. ఎవ్రీబడి ఈస్ దేర్. బట్ అందరు కామ్గా ఎండ్ చేశారంటే రాహుల్ వాజ్ దేర్, రిత్విక్ చౌదరి ఈస్ దేర్, G8, G5 అందరూ ఉన్నారు చాలా మంది. సాయి ప్రణీత్ రెడ్డి. ఏం చేస్తారు మీరు? సింపుల్గా మ్యూట్లో పెట్టేసేసుకొని హ్యాపీగా సోఫాలో కూర్చోండి, టీవీ చూసుకుంటూ టీ క్యాఫ్ తాగుకుంటున్నారు. అప్పుడప్పుడు ఎస్ సార్, ఓకే సార్ అంటే అయిపోయాయి. అంతేనా? నాకు తెలుసురా మీ చేశారని. ఓకే, I'm talking about other students. I'm not your students. You are good students. Okay, right. So by using insert method, we can insert an element at any position, right? Yeah, we'll see there some examples, right?
sir.
Yeah, there are several methods to remove items. This one, simple. Insert element, index and element, both. So this method, insert method, contains two parameters. Generally, a method contains, n number of parameters. Now here, two parameters are there. One parameter is what?
Index of the where it has to be added and the name of the.
Yes, element, name. Good. That's it. Two parameters. You have to specify. Index of the new element to be added and element name. That's it. Clear? Now. So for example here, list, this list dot insert 1. So what is 1 here?
Yes.
Index
Index where it has to be added.
Yeah, the new elements to be added. That's it. So what is the index here? 0, 1. So this banana will be replaced with the orange. Yes. Now next concept is what? Removing. So we have seen list definition, accessing elements by using index, negative index, positive index, range of values, slicing, loops through list, for loop and while loop. Okay, to find out whether element is there or not by using if statement and in keyword. Okay, like we have seen the different concepts of the list, right? Now coming to the removing elements. How to remove elements? Simple, by using remove method. That's it. It's very simple. But see,
Clear,
sorry,
clear, sir.
ఏంటమ్మా వాయిస్ క్లియర్ లేదా?
సార్ రిమూవ్ బదులు క్లియర్ కూడా వాడొచ్చు కదా
క్లియరా?
సార్
చూసావా ఎవడన్నా?
నేను వేరే క్లాస్లో విన్నాను క్లియర్ అని చెప్పి.
రైట్. నౌ రేంజ్ ఆఫ్ నెగటివ్, వాట్ ఇస్ దట్? ఎక్కడ పోయింది అది? Yeah, there are several methods to remove items from a list. Okay, now first we'll discuss about what remove method. Many methods are there, Amma, but I'm telling just one or two methods. Okay, remove method which removes specific element. So what is the meaning of specific element?
Only that particular element.
Yeah, we have to specify by using the name, right? If you know that element name, then we can delete, right? Yeah, what is that here? Simple, list name dot method remove, then you have to specify element name. You have to specify element name, and pop method is there. So what is the pop method? The pop method always delete last element. Delete last element, Amma. Remember it. Remove is what? Specific element. Whatever pop element? Last
Removes
element.
the last element.
For example, here this list dot pop. Here no need to mention anything, Amma. No parameters here. No parameters. Empty. So by default, this method will delete the last element. Okay? Right. See, apple and banana. Cherry has gone. Del keyword is there. Whatever del keyword here.
Moving by indices, sir.
Yes. Now tell me what difference between remove and del.
In remove, we need to write the name, but in Dell, we can write indices.
Yes. By using indices, we can. I got one error here. What is the error? At line number 5. Invalid syntax. Here. Tell me anybody.
Sir, we did not give the index of
Very
what has
good.
to be deleted.
Yes, yes. Still, I got error. Same
There
error.
are
Line number
no
5.
5 elements in that list, sir.
There is no this index. 5 index, right? Okay. Right. సో అలా యాక్టివ్ ఉండాలన్నమాట. ఇంకా 3 ఉందా లేదు?
2, sir. 2.
Line 5, this list. Dell. What happened?
Sir, double L.
Double L right above.
So maybe till should be added in front.
What?
The syntax column, sir. Then mundu list. This list column Dell, not dot L.
Column.
Yes, sir. Double dot. You can take.
Have you seen anywhere? No, double dot ఉండదమ్మా.
సార్ కింద డైరెక్ట్ డెల్ వాడారు సార్, ఒకసారి చూడండి సార్.
కింద డెల్ ముందు వాడారు.
ఫైల్లో డైరెక్ట్ డెల్ దిస్ లిస్ట్ 0 అని వాడారు సార్.
Where?
ఇండెక్స్ 5 సార్.
Sir, down.
డౌన్ సార్. ద నెక్స్ట్ వన్ సార్.
Below there.
Right. Okay.
Sir, it should be in square brackets, sir. The index number should be in square
First,
brackets.
then in square brackets. Yes, sir.
We'll see that. No, Dell.
First Dell, this
Dell.
then square
This
bracket.
list.
Yes, sir. If you want mention index, it display complete list. Okay. Dell list name. Dell list name deletes complete list. Here, see. The Dell keyword can also delete the list completely. Okay, just we have to mention without index, we just mention list name. That's it. Name error. This list.
సార్ ఒకసారి ఓన్లీ స్క్వేర్ బ్రాకెట్స్ పెట్టి ట్రై చేస్తాను సార్. ఇన్వాలిడ్.
కొన్ని వర్షన్స్ సపోర్ట్ చేయవు ఒక్కోసారి. డెల్
Use Dell dot, sir. Dell dot.
name. This list is not defined. This list కరెక్టే ఉంది కదా. నేమ్ ఎర్రర్.
సార్ ఒకసారి దిస్ లిస్ట్ పక్కన స్క్వేర్ బ్రాకెట్స్ లో 0:2 ట్రై చేయండి సార్.
నో 0 వేస్తే 0 వెళ్ళిపోతుందమ్మా.
0:2 సార్.
Okay, done.
Print it.
Print. Yes. Now tell me. I got that answer. You tell me, Amma.
Yes, sir. I understood.
ఏం చెప్పండి అమ్మా. What is that error?
The
When
name
there is no
error.
list, how can it print the list, sir?
Sorry?
We have
Oh,
deleted this list, sir, so we can't print it.
yeah, yes, sir, yes, yes, yes.
Whenever the list
Very
is
good.
deleted, how
Good.
can it print, sir?
Yeah, good. Because the total list completely removed from the memory, right? There is no list with the name of this list, but still we are trying to displaying element of the list. It will go and searching each and every place in the RAM, but it's not identifying that list name, this list. That's the reason it's displaying dirty fellow. The list is not available in the memory. Still, you are searching for that. Like it will display. Okay, good, very good. And list can also have another list, sublist. Okay, sublist concept. We can insert a list within the another list. Okay, now that's what also called as what nested list. So many concepts are there, Amma, in the list dictionary sets. Tuple. Okay, it's just because of the lab session, because we don't have the physical lab, right? అందుకనే మీకు చెప్తున్నాను. Okay, now nested list, same thing, just insert a list within the another list, that's it. It's very simple.
So now how do you assign index to this list, sir?
Same way. I'll tell you. For example, yeah, this is what main list, right? What is the index of mouse?
0, sir.
Index of this list?
1.
1,
This
2.
one? 2.
2,
So
2,
these two
sir.
are what? These two are list only. A
Yeah, yes,
and
sir.
square. Because square bracket is there, Nama. Okay? Here also.
Yes, sir.
Even this one is what? Is a string, right? Okay. So these two are mainly sublist. Two sublists are there. Now I'll tell you how to access elements. That is important. Okay. And see, the best example is there here. Uh, now what this indicates? My list, square brackets, and starting I'm writing this one. What is the meaning of this one?
So the first, the element which has index 1 and the element which has index 0.
What this indicates and what this one indicates? This is what end index, right?
Sir, okay, no.
Wait. See, this one is what? I'll write once clearly. End index, right? Clear?
Yes, sir.
This one?
Starting.
Start index.
Yes, very good. So end index is not there, right? So it will go from this index to end. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now what about start index here? I mentioned 1.
1.
1.
Why I am mentioning 1 1 0? Because this list contains sublist, right? Nested list. Now what did
Yes,
I
sir.
tell you? What is the first element of the index of the first element?
8, 4, 4, 6.
No, index of the first element.
0, 0, sir, 0.
What is the first element?
Mouse.
Mouse. What is the second element?
8, 4, 6, sir.
8 4 6. So now what about 0 indicates?
The first element of the sublist.
Yes, the first element of the sublist. Okay, the first element of the sublist. Any more doubt here? This one? Third element of the this index indicates what? Yes, please.
Third element of the first sublist.
First sublist, second sublist. Okay, this
Yeah.
mouse also, you know,
Uh,
list only. String is there, na? This is your MOUS is there, na? I'll tell you. I'll tell you. Okay. Now, so third element of the second sublist. Okay. Now, what about this one? Tell me.
First
First
element of the second sublist.
third list.
This one.
Third list, sir.
Third list.
First element of third
Yeah,
list.
this one also list number. Don't confuse. You are right, but actually you are right. But this one also a list. My string is there, na? String itself list. Okay. Now, for example, I'll tell you one thing. Yeah, tell me what is the answer here?
Mouse and A, sir.
Mouse and
A.
what about 846?
So 846 also, because it is going from the
Yeah.
first to the last, no sir.
Yes, yes. Beginning to end. No index, na? Here. We didn't mention any index, end index. So, first to last.
Last.
So, total this one and remaining.
Sir, once run with 2 and 1, sir, in that 0 and 0. So 0 and 0, 2 and 1.
Tell me what is that? Error. Nothing is there, na? There is no error. Index error. Clear?
Yes,
What
sir.
is? Because
1 and 2.
because this one is not available.
Sir. 1
Ah,
and
one
2.
and
1 and 2.
it will come. It will come. What is that? Tell me answer. Okay. What happened? ఎందుకు వస్తుంది అట్లా? Can you find out? List index out of range.
So can we try with 1 1 first? If that works, then 1 2 should work, no sir.
One it will work, no problem. We'll try. Okay, as per your request, I'll try. It also. What happened? It's
It is
working.
only working with 1 and 0, sir.
Previously, it will come. No, last we have seen that example. No?
So what if we consider 846 also as a string?
A,
846 also as a string.
that is okay. In that case, it will come. It will display entire 846. But we have to display four six
Only
also.
6. Yeah.
I think we have to use that nested index. I think I'll tell you here. Nested this one. You are getting na error. Only integer can be used for indexing. That's okay. But in slicing, we are getting some problem. Directly we can access a list can also have another list as an item. This is called a nested list. Nested list is okay.
Sir, once use alphabets ABC in 846, please, at the place of 846.
No, they you won't find a big difference. I think there. Same thing. But in slicing, it will getting some problem. I think for this one slice, it won't works on this like this. But generally, we can access. For example, here, without slice, I'm telling this one. What is the answer here? My list. My list 1 0. Yeah.
Sir, ABT are also strings, no sir? You have to put them in course, I think.
That is okay. Yeah. It will display. And 1. Yeah, it's coming. Like the here we'll get it. No problem. Error out of index. Okay. It will come in, right? But slice it won't work like that, Amma. Okay, but here we can access anything by using what? Nested index. Now whatever you want. Now what about 03 here? What is 03 here?
S.
Third element of first index. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Third element of first index.
So 4.
Okay. 0. 0 again. I told you, no, ma, this also list 0, 1, 2, and 3 like that. Any more questions?
Sir, like this we can do for numbers also, no, sir?
Yeah, number also, no problem. We get numbers also. 8, 4, we'll get no problem. And yeah, 1 index error because yeah, 7.
But we can't do slice now, sir. From
Yeah,
7.
slice we cannot because no, it's trying to display beginning to end, based on index. But because of nested one, it's confusing. So that's the reason Python program developers they didn't they're not combining so nested list with slice because of what nested indexing. Nested list or accessing using nested indexing. So we can access only first element of each and every one, but we cannot access all the elements. But here we can access anything individually. So already we have seen that one 0, 1, 1, 3, etc. But it won't support this one.
Can you explain once again?
Which one?
Example, sir.
These examples.
No,
Yeah.
sir, that mouse one. The mouse one which you were explaining.
Yeah, this one only. See here,
Yes, sir. I didn't get that. I didn't understand.
index of mouse 0, index of sublist 1, index of the third sublist 2. Right? In general way.
Yes, sir.
generally. Okay.
Hmm.
Now we can access any element. We can access any element by using what? Nested index.
Yes, sir.
Nested index. Any element, there may be M, U, S, E, 8, 4, 7, A, any element we can access by using what? Nested index.
Okay, sir.
Nested index. How come it's possible? You have to mention clearly what element you want to access. For example, here you can write either 0 means what? First element. That means what? Mouse.
Yes, sir.
1 means what?
8,
Second
4,
element.
7.
Second element is a sublist. Am I right?
Sir,
Yes, sir.
So this one indicates what? So this one indicates
Sublist.
sublist. Yes. And 2 means what?
A, sir.
Total sublist.
Yes, sir.
So this sublist may have one single element or multiple elements.
Yes, sir.
Now this one is what? It specifies the specific element of the sublist.
Yes, sir.
This one. So this
Okay,
indicates this indicates a specific element of the a specific sublist.
Okay, sir.
Oh, this example already we have seen that all examples. It doesn't support index floating point value. Okay, floating
సార్
point
నాకు
value అంటే
ఆ ఎగ్జాంపుల్లో ఇది ఇండెక్స్ పెడితే వచ్చింది సార్.
ఏదమ్మా
దీనిలోనే సార్ ఇప్పుడు మనం సెకండ్ దానిలో అది ఫస్ట్ బాక్స్ లో 1 పెట్టి ఫస్ట్ స్క్వేర్ బ్రాకెట్స్ లో సెకండ్ స్క్వేర్ బ్రాకెట్స్ లో 0:2 పెట్టుకున్నా 0:1 0:2 పెట్టుకుంటే వస్తుంది సార్.
అచ్చా దీంట్లో 0 ఇష్ట పెట్టావా?
దీనిలో 0:2 పెట్టిన వస్తుంది, ఓన్లీ 0:2 పెట్టి వదిలేసినా వస్తుంది.
అయితే index 1, right? So second sublist, if you want to display all the elements, then we can write index, right?
ఎస్ సార్.
ఇలా అంటున్నావా?
సార్ అలానే.
847. Okay, good. Because the slicing concept you can apply for what? Yeah. So here, this is for what already we have seen. It specifies the specific sublist, and this part for what? Specific elements, slicing. Okay, good. Am I అర్థమైందా నీకు?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, good, very good. Any doubt in this one, please? Any more other students? Yeah, combining two list amma, and this operator repeats a list for the given number of times. It's very simple. So if you want to combine two lists, just use that plus means what? Not only for addition, for also for what? Concatenation. Concatenation means what? Adding one list to at end of the another list. Okay, what is the meaning of concatenation? Adding a list at end of the existing list. For example, here 975 will be added here after 5. Okay, 9 will come here, 7 will come here, and 5 will come here. Now what about 3? This one. So this string or list, this string or a sublist will be repeated how many times? 3 times. So this star indicates. Five times. So this is comes under what? Regular expression actually. Insert method already we have seen. So this is very, very important. Okay. Just I'll took 5 minutes break and then like I will come back. So this is what direct question will come. They won't ask about list, concatenation. That's it. But they'll ask about what, either removing, inciting, a difference between inciting and extend and remove method, extending and what, append method. Okay, you can expect question, direct question on list, explain about list, or list with list comprehension, this one, and adding elements. Only three concepts you will get questions: adding elements, and list comprehension, and the main question list. That's it. So once you complete list comprehension, so it will finished. The later will go back to the will go to the other statement, other concept. Sets are tuple. I think it will take around 3 hours to complete tuple concept. I don't know whether it is tuple or sets. Okay, just I'll give you 10 minutes, 5 minutes break. Shall I take 5 minutes break?
Sir,
Yes,
can you
sir.
show concatenation and repeating syntax once? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, dear students, yeah, please come back.
Sir.
Yeah, just read list comprehension and we'll go ahead. Just read it. List comprehension means what? We can shorten the code. Okay, generally, no, once you combine, once you use loops, decision making statement and list, automatically the code length will be increased. Now, if you want to shorten that list, that code, we can use list comprehension. Okay, I'll tell you what is list comprehension with example. So, list comprehension offers a shorter syntax and the code length will be decreased when you want to create new list based on the existing list with the conditions applied. Clear, students? Try to understand this statement. Two lines are there number. So this list comprehension will be used when you are trying to create new list based on existing list with some conditions applied. Okay. For example, think about population. So out of whole population, just you want to create a male population. Okay. So conditions apply. How to recognize male population out of whole population? So that means what? Some whole population is there. That is one list, and you are going to create a new sub list, a new list, male population. So what are the conditions apply? We have to identify male population, like that one. Same, for example, another example is there. You know, integers are there. Some n number of integers are there. You have to identify even numbers. You have to identify even numbers. So even numbers is sublist, is a new list. So this even numbers sublist you are creating based on what? Integers. So integers is what? Integer list is first list. Based on integer list, you are creating even number list or odd number list. Then you have to apply the condition. Which condition? What is out of n number of integers? What are even numbers? That's it. It's a very simple. And example, so based on a list of fruits, you want a new list containing Only fruits with the letter A. Yes. This is third example. So this is third example. I gave you already population example one thing, and integers and even numbers, and this one. So fruit is there. Fruit is a list which contains a number of different types of fruits. Names are there. Now you want to create a new list with a set of fruit names. The fruit names which can start with the A. That's it. Okay. Yeah. So without list comparison, you will have to write the first statement with the conditional test inside. Yeah. So within the body of the for loop, you have to write a decision making statement. I'll tell you that normal style of writing. Okay. For example, here, yeah, this one, which example, yeah, yes. Yes. Now students, so this is what example. Based on a list of fruits, you want to create a new list with the letter A in the name. That's it. Only the letter, not start with the A. A should be there. That's it. If A is there in that fruit, you have to try to put in the new list. That's it. Now I'm taking here fruits is a list name. List elements are apple, banana, cherry, kiwi, and mango, etc. Okay. Now new list. Now I want to create a new list, which includes, what is that? Tell me. Which includes fruits with the A letter exist in that fruit name. That's it. Okay. Yeah. Now I'm taking simple for X in fruit. Now tell me what is X contains. What is X there?
Total.
Anybody? Sorry. X may be apple. X may be banana. X may be cherry, kiwi, mango. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. Right. First apple will be stored in where? X. 0th index. That means first element apple stored in X. Clear? Now in our hand we have apple fruit. Now what is the condition there? If you want to insert apple in the new list, then what is the condition we have? It must satisfy.
It should have letter A.
Yeah, it should have letter A. How to verify? It's very simple. If already we have seen that, right? Whether element is available in the list or not. Am I right?
Yes,
In
sir.
the today's class, already we have seen whether check whether element is existing in the list or not. That may be list or a string. It's very simple. If that element, searching element by using in keyword in the list, this may be list or string. Okay. If it is there, if it is true, then we have to append in the new list. So this concept already we have seen today's class. Am I right? How to add elements. Append method, insert method, extend method is there now.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So new list append X. Otherwise no need to, there is no else part, right? Otherwise no need to add. That's it. Just you had use simple if statement. Please try to understand. Then after finish, then you have to print new list. Okay. Once try to execute it. Error is there. What is error? Expected and indented black. Where exactly? Tell me.
Sir, there should be space, no, sir. After an if statement, it
Yes.
should not come down directly.
Now clear?
Yes.
Any other your choice? Some N. I want such with N. Yes, banana and mango. So this is what, see here, this is not list comprehension amma. It's a normal way of writing the code. Now we have to apply list comprehension. See here, how to combine. First of all, for loop is there, right? And condition is there. Okay, 1, 2 and 3. Three parts are there, please try to understand. So once you identify these three parts, we can combine into, one line. Please. So this is what loop statement. So condition and appending. So you have to combine into, single statement. I'll tell you how to combine into single statement. That is what list comprehension. Okay. In simple manner, if anybody has the question what is list comprehension, it's very simple. We can make shorten the list code. That's it.
Sir.
Right. With the list comprehension, you can do all that with the only one line of code. The previous code. Syntax. Syntax for what? List comprehension. Yeah. First we have to write that new list name. Okay. New list name expression. That means variable. Yeah. For is there number? Same thing. Total for item in iterable. Iterable means what? What's iterable? Yes, please. Iterable means what? String, list, tuple, etc. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So for item in iterable, the for loop is there number. This one. So this part you are, yeah. The total part we are writing here. And another one, if condition is there number. If condition. Here. And appending, right? Now instead of using append command, you can write this one. That's it. Now here item is there. Take item from the iterable. Please try to understand. So this diagrammatically I am explaining. First take one item or one element from the iterable. That iterable may be string, list, okay, and now we have to verify. We have to apply the condition. We have to apply the condition. If condition is satisfied, this item satisfies the condition. If it is true, then it will stored into expression. So this expression will be stored into new list. So here 1, 2 and 3. Just observe. Just I'll give 30 seconds time. Try to understand.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, got it?
Yes, sir.
The condition is like a filter that only accepts the specific items from the list, given list. Okay. Now example, the same example, whatever example we took here, again I'm explaining here, apple, banana, cherry, kiwi, mango, and new list is there. Okay. For loop, filter. Okay. See here. Uh, X fruits. Now only accept that item that are not apple. Yeah, please. ఇక్కడ ఏంటమ్మా ఇక్కడ what is the question here? Only accept items that are not apple. Okay. So here that list is there. There are many fruits are there. Now we are creating new list which includes all the fruits except apple. Am I right?
Yes.
Don't sleep anybody. Okay. కొంతమంది remaining అంతా I think you are sleeping I think. Right. So create a list with your fruits except apple. That's it. It's a very simple filter. So this is what filter. How to filter out x not equal to apple. So already we have seen operators, right?
Yes, sir.
This is comparison operators. Less than, greater than, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, not equal to, equal to. etc.
Relation.
Yes. Relational operators. Now if x not equal to apple. If not equal to apple, append. Okay. Now without, see, simply I am replacing only accept that items not apple by using what? By using list comprehension. That's it. How come it's possible? See here. This three statement I am replacing with a single statement. See, I am writing here for x in fruits and filter. As it is I am writing here. It's very simple. First I am writing here for loop. Where? Here. From for to same as it is. And second line I am writing after for loop. Okay. Then append. Append this. Okay. So this x means what? Tell me what is this x?
Expressions.
Expression means what? The filtered out element. Am I right?
Yes.
Filtered out element from the given list based on filter, the condition, whatever condition you are applying. So finally, you filtered out one element from the given list. So that element must be stored in new list without using what? That append method. I hope you got something. Okay. Yeah. So this is what? List comprehension. Any More clarification? Yeah. Another example, Amma. This example already we have seen, right? Apple, the fruits which contains letter A. If A in X, filter, and for loop, and X. That's it. Any other? Now I'll give one example, Amma. Okay. Here, just I'm telling this one here. Students, based on a list of fruits, list of integers, you want a new list containing only what? Even numbers with the, yeah, only even numbers. So take any element here, 1, 3, 4, 6, 12. Okay. Right. ఇదమ్మా లిస్ట్ నాకేం కావాలి ఐ వాంట్ ఓన్లీ లిస్ట్ విత్ ఈవెన్ నంబర్స్ అవుట్ ఆఫ్ దీస్ మెనీ ఇంటిజర్స్ 1 3 4 6 23 సంథింగ్ యూ కెన్ టేక్ యువర్ ఓన్ లిస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఇంటిజర్స్ అండ్ find out create new list by using list comprehension. Please tell me, please write and
X in list. First take X in list, sir. A percentage 2 equal to 0.
yeah, right, please write the code and post it in chat box. Write the code.
Done, sir.
Done. 6 students they posted the code in chat box. Okay. Yes. Right. Good. Very good. Excellent. Range also is there. We can combine range function with the list comprehension. In place of iterable, we can write, range. You can use the range function to create an iterable. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 till 9. Even we can create even numbers and odd numbers. Okay. from 0 to 9 or 0 to 100, whatever you want. Apply. Here we have to apply. If you want to create a new list with even numbers and odd numbers, we have to apply if statement. Okay. So this is what list concept. Total list concept has finished. I think it took around 4 hours to complete. What list concepts? Today's afternoon 2 or 3 hours, morning 1 hour, and last class 1 hour. Total 5 hours. Okay, but you have to practice, amma. So until unless you won't practice, you won't spend some time. You cannot. Tomorrow you maybe forget what is that, how to access elements, what is the range function, what is the negative index, what is the positive index, right? What is slicing, what is loop through slice, loop through list. Okay, list comprehension. So like how to add elements, how to remove elements, what is del command or del method. Okay, what is remove method? So extend method, append method, insert method, differences. So for each and every concept, take a concept and try to practice 1 or 2 examples on each and every concept of list. Then you can remember. Okay, first you have to try the whatever program I have given, and you have to take your own programs and practice it. Okay. Now I'll take attendance, Amma. So please be available. Please, each and every student must respond if you want attendance. Yes, D5, good, very good. You wrote a program by using what range function? Range function to create even numbers and odd numbers. Tell me, see the section C starts from, roll number starts from?
D1, sir.
Yeah, D1,
Present, sir.
D2, D3, D4, D5,
Present, sir.
D6, D7, D8,
Present, sir.
D9, E0,
Present, sir.
E1,
Present, sir.
E2, E3,
Present, sir.
E4,
Yes, sir.
E5,
Present, sir.
E6,
Present, sir.
E7, E8, E9,
Present, sir.
E9,
present, sir. Present, sir.
F0,
Present, sir.
F1, F2,
Present, sir.
F3, F3,
Present, sir. Present, sir.
F4, 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 F5,
Present, sir.
F6, F6,
Present, sir.
F7,
Present, sir.
F8, F9,
Present, sir.
G0,
F9 present, sir.
G0, G2, G1,
sir.
G1,
అవును సార్.
G2,
Sir, G2 present, sir.
G3,
Present sir.
G4, G5, G6,
Sir, G5 present sir. G5 present sir.
G6,
Present.
G7,
Present, sir.
G8,
Present sir.
G9,
Sir, G7 present, sir.
G7 okay, G8,
Sir, G7.
G7 present, okay.
Sir, E7 present.
D7, D for Delhi.
E7 sir.
E7, D.
E.
Okay. G8,
Sir.
G8,
Sir,
G,
G8 present.
G9.
Sir, G0 present. G0.
Wait, ఇప్పటిదాకా I'll put absent. G9, H0,
Present sir.
H1,
Present, sir.
H2,
Present, sir.
H3,
Present, sir.
H4, H5,
H0 present sir.
Present, sir.
H6, H7,
H0 present sir.
Present sir.
H8,
Present sir.
H9,
Present, sir.
J0, J1,
Present, sir.
J2,
Yes sir.
J3,
Present, sir.
J4,
Present, sir.
J5, J6,
Present, sir. Present, sir.
your name,
Shashi, sir. Shashi, sir.
Seshia,
Yes, sir. J6 present.
your name,
So my name is Shashi.
okay, J7,
Present, sir.
J8,
Present, sir.
J9, K0,
Present, sir.
K1,
Present, sir.
K2,
Present, sir.
K3, K3, K4, K5.
Present, sir.
Okay, so these are
Sir,
absentees,
H
Amma.
not present sir. Sir, H not present sir.
H0 present is okay, but whenever I'll call, you have to be present, na?
Sir, I responded sir. J not also sir. Sir, J not present.
అరే మీరు మ్యూట్లో పెట్టేసుకుని ఏటో పోయి వచ్చేసేసి లాస్ట్ 5 minutes ముందే వస్తాయి ఎట్లా యూ బీ అవైలబుల్ రైట్ ద స్టూడెంట్స్ ఆర్ వెయిటింగ్ దే ఆర్ గివింగ్ ఆన్సర్స్ దే ఆర్ రైటింగ్ కోడ్ రైట్ అలా చేయొద్దు ఎవరు చేయనాట్
Sir, J not Shashi.
ఎనీ ఇస్ దేర్ ఎనీబడి D2, D4, D6, D7, D9, E2, F1, F4, F8, G0, G4, G9, H4,
Sir,
J5,
J not sir.
G0.
Yes sir.
ఎవరు నువ్వు
Rohit sir.
యువర్ గుడ్ నేమ్
Rohit sir.
యువర్ రూల్ నంబర్
G not.
మరి మేడమేను ఓకే K3 K4 J5 J9 ఓకే అయిపోయింది పదం ఒక్క 2 నిమిషాలు అటెన్షన్ తీసుకుంటాం ఇస్తాను
So can we leave the meeting?
యా ఓకే
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
ఓకే థ్యాంక్ యూ అమ్మా థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్
Thank you, sir.
థ్యాంక్ యూ